Speaking of cowardly silence, back here in 2022, this notice from the NLRB informing workers of their rights showed up in my mailbox as part of a settlement agreement related to the firing of a worker from the bargaining unit. They're required to physically mail former employees, email current employees, and post this in a prominent location for 60 days. A released document from a FOIA request indicates it was placed on the wall-facing kitchen and water cooler. As a daily kitchen user, I can assure you that's a heavily trafficked spot. Only marijuana would have missed it. Look close. That last one? It quotes management's rule that concerns be brought directly to management rather than via Slack or emails that get sent to broad audiences. They were worried the truth would get out and use the leverage they have over workers to keep the audience in the dark. Secrecy favors the powerful. For 60 days, evidence that a prominent progressive CEO violated labor laws sat on the wall by the coffee machine and nary a peep from any of the journalists or hosts at TYT. Themselves literally on the other side of that wall telling a camera about employers who abuse workers and violate labor laws. Ethics be damned. To say nothing of the broad audience, it seems like something the paying members of TYT deserve to know, doesn't it? Do they even have a right? Perhaps not. Shh. Hide the truth. It's just easier.
Look, we've been covering a lot of these actions, and we know that these corporations, including some that like to pretend that they're just in this for the best interest of the workers, will use many tactics, legal and illegal, to strike back against them.
Ooh, careful, buddy. The boss might be listening. A few weeks after the notice was taken down, Anna expresses frustration at the lack of labor reporting on mainstream outlets. Click.
Every day, there's so much of this labor activity, whether it's strikes, whether it's efforts to unionize, they get no airtime in corporate media. Zero, zero, zero. MSNBC, radio silence. Obviously, Fox News is not gonna cover it. CNN doesn't cover it. Network News doesn't cover it. They just don't care.
To quote my hero. No, not him. Him.
Cool party.
This was May of 2022. But hold up, we're missing some critical context about who calls the shots at TYT. For that, let's travel back over 2 years to the very beginning of Cenk's campaign, mid-November 2019. We're talking ethics. You just watched a small portion of Tell the Truth, Cenk Part 1, a 2-part documentary series I've been working on for more than 2.5 years. It corrects the record and calls out Cenk Uygur for the lies he told about how and why the union originated at the Young Turks. I was there. I know the truth. And unlike Cenk, I'm telling it. The first 46 minutes are dropping at the same time as this video, another 30 drops in a month, and with support, the full version will be completed hopefully by summer, or if you're in the future, they're already out. There's a lot more work to do. Your help is greatly needed. Like, subscribe, comment, share, donate, and most of all, spread the word. Help me correct the record. Thank you.